with my trusty little speed monster on the two-wheel Thailand cross-country motorcycle. Good morning and happy freaking Thursday. Your boy Motorcycle Yogi is coming at you fresh and clean shaven because I'm gonna go get a facial. Yes, that's right, I'm on a cross-country motorcycle tour, soon to convert that into a CB650F. And I'm a backpacker on a motorcycle, but I don't want to look like one. That's right, there's nothing wrong with having some clean, fresh skin. So here we go at Iara Spa here in Koh Samui to get a nice facial going on. So look at this lovely and clean spa. I'm gonna do a number on this rusty, dusty old face. That's right, there's nothing wrong with clean skin. I'll probably get a little foot massage while I'm here because, you know, shifting on that CB650F through the mountains of the north can wear on defeat. So wish me luck. I'm gonna come out a few years younger. While the other person gives me a facial. I'm going to clean the pores. I'm going to remove the dead skin. I've been on the road 15 months now. Not on a motorcycle, just traveling the world. 17 countries, 4 continents, pre-corona, and now I'm living here in Thailand. Ferry port, pier number 1. Take my trusty little speed monster back and drop it off. I'm leaving the island of Koh Samui now, and I'm headed to Koh Phangan. You see how the islands look all out there in the distance. Just hop on a ferry, head across. It's quite simple. It's quite fun. One of the travel tips I want to give you when you're taking a boat anywhere is try to take the later boat. I can't today because of time constraints and the next boat I have to take. But if you take a later boat, 4, 5, 6 p.m. depending on where you're at, you'll get a free sunset cruise. That's right, just find out when sunset is and take the boat maybe 1 hour or 2 hours before the sunset. By the time you arrive, you're going to see a beautiful sunset. And it's what you could normally pay $10, $20, $30, $50, $100 for. It's included in your $5, $10 price of the ferry rides. Are the emerald green waters that Thailand is known for, and their pure white sand beaches off in the distance. And these beautiful, craggy rocks sitting out of the water. They're only like that in a few places in the world. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the island I'm leaving, the island of Koh Samui. I'm headed home to my island, which is just around the corner, the island of Koh Phangan. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away, but because we're on large, big, heavy car ferry, it goes quite slow. Normally the trip would take about 40 minutes, but it's an hour and a half on this one because we're just chugging along. My little speed monster is down there. I will drop it off, and as I mentioned before, I will take a ferry to the mainland and a night bus to the north in Bangkok, north of Bangkok, in a province where I'll pick up a little vroom vroom, and I will really be your Motorcycle Yogi for the rest of this trip. So stay tuned and I will show you my island as we arrive so you can see why it's so hard to leave. We left there, that's Koh Samui. It's about 12 kilometers total to get to my home, Koh Phangan. Just want to give you an idea. Oasis known as Wonderland, where I teach yoga, just to drop a few things off that they will leave in safekeeping for me while I'm away. on this motorcycle journey. Just take a look at this lovely property.
We have no time to waste, no hesitate. If we
say goodbye to my trusty dusty little 110 Speed Monster, I'm going to leave it here on the island as I go to the north to pick up a big bike. Just take a look at this beautiful, this magnificent and healing island, Koh Phangan, Thailand at sunset. Isn't it magnificent? I've been planning this trip for quite a while. It's been on my mind since somewhere around the time COVID started and the price of bikes came down, tourists left, and I went to the north and I saw the roads were wide open and I met somebody with a really nice CB650F tricolour. My heart was sold on it. But I returned to my beloved island, which I always do after I've been gone a little while. I can't wait to get back home. And I've kind of been dragging my ass getting this trip going. And you see why it's such a beautiful and peaceful, chill, easy, low cost of living island. I teach yoga, so it's amazing for yoga. It's great for food. There's a lot of expats from all over the world that live here. So there's this nice small community. Everybody knows everybody. And there's party in the south. There's yoga, meditation, and healing centers in the north. You're right on the water. It's cheap cost of living. My heart is here, Koh Phangan. I love you. I will be back when the trip is over. But I must do this. Pier number 1 here in Koh Phangan. May just brought me on my Speed Monster to drop me off.
You have map, right?
Map?
Yeah.
And this bus will drive right onto the ferry with me. I sit on the ferry a couple of hours, then the bus gets off the ferry, we get on the bus, and it takes us all the way north of Bangkok. Wish me luck. Next 14, 15 hours, here we go. 1, 2.
Yeah.
So he's going to take both bags. These are the captains right here, and they're going to put them in there, and I get VIP seat in the air conditioning up top. Bus is equipped with a toilet. When the door won't open, just use a crowbar.
When in doubt, 3 ties will figure it out.
have to get away from the Babylon.
This is normally the air-conditioned VIP section for the larger ferries. It can be up to 300 or 400 baht extra for this space, but it's free right now, and you see I'm the only one in here. It's a little bit sad, you know, we're social creatures and there's no one to socialize with, but it's a little bit exciting too, because it means some big changes are on the horizon, and it also means that with the law of supply and demand, travel is ultra cheap right now. So for people that could never have afforded to travel before, it is now available. So I invite all of you to get out there and see something interesting. There's no lines, there's no waiting, the VIP is wide open, and it's free. There's never been a better time to explore this beautiful world than right now. Man, your boy Motorcycle Yogi feels like a king in a palace, and it's time for some much needed siesta, because we're only going to be here for a couple of hours and then we switch to a night bus. 14 hours to Bangkok, baby. Here we go. That's my bus right there coming off the ferry. Now we're on the bus. I like to travel with Roger Ferry because they give me a blanket, a pillow, water and sometimes some snacks. We're gonna sit down. And again, this is VIP section, but they don't charge for it because there's only 4 of us on the bus today total. These seats, they recline so far. See, this is normal, upright. And all the way down here. It's better than in the airplane. And you can sleep as long as you want. 10 hours. So I leave my seat back and edit for a little while. Then I will take a nap, and I'll see you in Bangkok. I'm up to the counter here, and we get a cash card because they don't take cash at the restaurants. You pay cash up front, you get a card, you use it, it deducts the points off, and then you take your card back and you get your money back when you finish. Out of all of the choices, it looks to me like it's going to be rice and curry. It'll be my second curry of my 3rd street food Thai meal of the day. And wow, it's a little bit chilly up here. We are midway north on the way to Bangkok, and you can feel the difference already. Of course, I just woke up, so the body temperature is lower also, but I'm going to have to get in the storage and get my warmer clothes out already because the night temperature drops quite a bit in the north. So I hope that this spicy food warms me up. Dinner beware, they also have a huge assortment of Thai pastries, handmade here on site, and also all of the candies and chocolates that you could imagine. Boy, is a chocolate monster, so I'm gonna have to find something quick, small, cheap, and get out real fast. Just look at all of the choices. So many different things I've never seen before. And coming up tomorrow, we have arrived at downtown Bangkok via crazy-ass taxi driver. Got the masked life check into a beautiful, luxurious hotel, complete with an infinity pool, amazing gym, yoga, a nice sunset, and most of all, some shopping for a CB650F and accessories. Go ahead and subscribe now, and you'll see it all. I love you. Namaste.